Senior Minister Lee Hsien Loong says countries should focus on long-term solutions and not be swayed by immediate swings in U.S. politics. His remarks come as U.S. President-elect Donald Trump threatens new tariffs against China. Mr. Lee spoke to the media after a 6-day visit to China. Olivia Siong reports from Shanghai.
Senior Minister Lee Hsien Loong is no stranger to China, with 14 trips as Prime Minister. Wrapping up his first visit in his new role, he stressed the importance of continuing such trips, even with Prime Minister Lawrence Wong also visiting. The goal? To maintain ties and build relationships with China's next generation of leaders.
The difference is that I'm not the PM, so the immediate issues which are being dealt with by the officials, by the ministries, and by the PM, I don't have to go and get involved in the details. I'm familiar with them, but I'm not dealing with them directly. I'm getting an impression, exchanging views, sharing perspectives, really trying to absorb their perspectives and to know how they see things and to get our own quick assessment of how things are in China.
Mr. Lee emphasized the importance of Singapore-China ties amid a tense global landscape, particularly with rising U.S.-China rivalry under the incoming Trump administration. He stressed that Singapore aims to maintain good relations with all sides, including China. Besides having a big economy, China is Singapore's largest trading partner and is a key factor in Southeast Asia.
We need to work extra hard in order to maintain that link, because I think to lose that link is to lose something very valuable and important to us. And if you come to China, if you talk to their people, you will know they have technology, they have energy, they have a lot of ideas, they have a lot of talent. And if we want to make a success of Singapore, we should be able to work with them, certainly not to neglect them, and least of all, to be at odds with them, if at all possible.
SM Lee's visit to China came just 2 weeks after he visited the U.S. Mr. Lee said while American businesses aren't pessimistic about the U.S. economy, they are anxious about China-U.S. ties and what it means for their investments in China. Likewise, China is watching with concern because they want to maintain stability in Sino-U.S. relations. Mr. Lee stressed that both sides will have to deal with one another.
I think you should not be captured by the immediate ups and downs of what happens in the U.S. Because the ups and downs, you cannot not respond to them. But the interests, the concerns, the problems which need to be worked on, they extend, in many cases, way beyond one term of government.
But it's not just the external headwinds that China is dealing with. SM Lee's visit comes as China is facing economic challenges at home. GDP growth in the second and third quarters missing its annual growth target of around 5%. Chinese authorities unleashing a slew of stimulus measures to address issues like its property sector slump and high local government debt. Mr. Lee says Singapore is eager to cooperate with China, noting China's clear friendliness on both government and business fronts. He also expressed hope for future visits from Chinese leaders to Singapore. Olivia Siong, CNA, Shanghai.